What is up, everyone? It is Armchair Commentary, aka David Smith, aka your favorite Canadan. It's trade deadline day, baby. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's been an active trade deadline, to say the least. My audio is peaking, so I apologize to everyone right now. We get it down a little bit. It's been an active deadline. I didn't think we were going to get that, and then here we go. It's been kind of crazy. Sorry. We've got a bunch of trades that we can talk about. A bunch of deals have happened. We still have about 17-ish minutes left before the actual deadline hits. And we're here for it. We're ready to see what comes of this. This has been, again, an active deadline for a bunch of teams. The Mets have been pretty active. We've seen the Padres be active. We've seen a lot of people interested in. The Twins have been selling off. The Orioles have been selling off, and it's been impressive. The Yankees have been buying. The Mets have been buying like crazy. So why don't we run through a couple of the deals as reported here on Wednesday? Carlos Correa back to the Astros. Packages TBD. Probably cash, maybe a prospect. Could be something good, could be something meh. But back to the Astros, where he's had much success. The Padres grabbed Mason Miller and JP Sears. Pretty big pickups there. Mason Miller is a solid back-end pitcher. Leo DeVries, Braden Nett, Henry Baez, and Eduarniel Nunez, the relief pitcher, on his way back. Just checking chat, sorry. David Bednar picked up by the Yankees. Big pickup for the back end of the Yankees bullpen for Rafael Flores, Edglin Perez, and Brian Sanchez. The Padres picked up Ryan O'Hearn and Roman Laureano, which is a pretty big pickup right there. We get a bat and another bat. You cover off both. It's pretty impressive for a pretty solid return. You got Boston Bateman, Brandon Butterworth, Tyson Neighbors, Cobb Hightower, Tanner Smith, Victor Figueroa. Mets picked up Cedric Mullins, who was absolutely killing the Blue Jays the last couple of days. Cedric Mullins, phenomenal bat, very good defender as well for Ramon Gomez, Anthony Nunez, Chandler Marsh. The Orioles, again, basically selling off anybody not named Adley Rutschman. It's been pretty solid sale so far. The Rangers getting one of the big fish, Merrill Kelly, to the Rangers for David Hageman, Cole Drake, and Mitch Bratt. The Astros also got Jesus Sanchez for a couple of prospects from the Marlins. The Blue Jays with their one big swing as of right now, which is Shane Bieber for Carl Steven. He's our fifth best. He's the Blue Jays' fifth best prospect for pitching. Bieber is a risk reward. We'll absolutely see what happens there. Interesting to see if there is more to Toronto. They did deal Will Wagner off the 40-man to the Padres, so pretty. It feels like a nothing move, but it is absolutely a move that is done for a reason. You're picking someone up. Willie Castro to the Cubs, Brock Stewart to the Dodgers, Danny Colomb to the Rangers. Yankees also got Jake Bird. Solid back end of the bullpen with Bird and Bednar. Yankees dealt Oswald Peraza for some international bonus pool money, and Wilberson de Pena, which is a fun name. Kyle Finnegan goes to the Tigers. Harrison Bader to the Phillies. Freddie Freeman, not Freddie Freeman, to the Padres. Andrew Kitteridge to the Cubs. Like I said, Will Wagner got dealt from the Blue Jays to the Padres. Paul Sewald to the Tigers, and Cody Hewer to the Tigers. That's where we stand right now. If you have a deal you want to talk about, let me know. Happy to chat about it. it has been, I think the winner of the day has to be the Padres. I don't know how you can look at the Padres roster after all of the moves they made and go, they didn't get any better, because they absolutely did. They got significantly better. The Mets also got significantly better today. I love seeing that the Mets are making some moves, backing up their offseason. Juan Soto was obviously the big fish they went after, and now here they are. What are you going to do about it? I need to see more, though. I need to see more from other buyers. Yankees had an okay day. They had an okay day. Bird is a solid pickup. Bednar is a solid pickup. I don't dislike anything the Yankees have done, although they really, I thought they were going after front end pitching. They just didn't do it. Sox have been pretty quiet, although they have been rumored to be in on Joe Ryan. The Blue Jays have been fairly quiet. They've been rumored to be in on Jax and Steve Kwan, Twins and Guardians. So we'll see if anybody else goes. It is 10 minutes till official deadline time. And then we drop into that weird period where what happened? What happened? Is there something that got processed? We need to see. Sometimes moves have done it, and there it is. No, that's not it. That's a move. The Red Sox have acquired Dustin May from the Dodgers. It's according to Jeff Passan. This is Passan's season. If you're not following him on X, it's worth the follow. Not Joe Ryan. Bailey Falter was acquired by the Royals. Yeah, it doesn't look like we've got any major moves as of yet. We're going to sit here on the refresh train and see what's going on. Again, if you have a move that you're interested in chatting about, I'd be happy to listen to it. My favorite move of the day is probably the Rangers getting Merrill Kelly. I think it's the Merrill Kelly move. The Rangers are in a bit of a dogfight. Carlos Correa going back to Houston is interesting to me. I think that there's something to be said about familiarity with an organization and being able to really perform in that spot. Correa's had some outstanding years in Houston, and then hasn't really been able to capture that anywhere else. And now he gets to go back to Houston, maybe make something happen. Apparently playing third base, which is interesting. But we'll see what happens. I like the Shane Bieber move for the Blue Jays. They gave up basically nothing. Feels like a pretty good risk reward payoff there. Like you're not costing yourself anything doing that. As we come up to 9 minutes until deadline, this is when we'll see a flurry of moves. Usually, this is kind of the last push. Everybody's waiting on the same thing. Everybody's waiting. Sandy Alcantara was someone that we thought was going to get moved. Unfortunately, it looks like he is not getting moved. He is going to stay put. Or fortunately, I guess. I mean, that's great news if you're a Marlins fan. I don't necessarily understand it, but I get it. So we're on the countdown. It's where we are. A lot of utility moves today. A lot of like functional moves. A lot of the big buyers were trying to get things done. I don't think, as per Dub's conversation with us yesterday that we had on Great North Sports live every Wednesday, we didn't see it being a huge deadline. It definitely was bigger. It sped up. But the big piece, the big like major blockbuster just didn't happen. And I don't know if that is because of price. I don't know if people are just pricing themselves out. If they're saying, you know what, we're going to keep these guys. I like this guy. I don't want to give him up. Or if it's something completely different. I don't know. Why would you give up your top prospect if you're not sure what the return is going to be or if it's not going to be enough? If you feel that you're in a space where you can do better, I think it would make a ton of sense. I think it would make a ton of sense. So I understand why we are in this position. It seems a little silly that we are kind of stuck, I guess. We are kind of stuck. All right. So the Yankees have acquired Jose Caballero from Tampa Bay. I don't know. I don't know. Volpe replacement for the Yankees. Is that what we got here? A Volpe replacement? I told you should have went after Cabrian Hayes, and I was told that was stupid. I disagree. I'm surprised the Cubs haven't done more. I haven't seen much from the Cubs. I'm a little surprised at the Red Sox. I am a little surprised at the Red Sox. I thought they would do more. It's surprising. It's surprising. I'm surprised Alcantara is off the table. I don't understand that. I don't understand the Blue Jays not buying as much. Houston made a couple of moves. That makes a ton of sense to me. Houston is obviously in a fight right now. Looks like Hauser to the Rays. I mean, there's a flurry of moves here. We got 6 minutes left. Not quite 6 minutes left till the trade deadline. Taylor Rogers to the Cubs. Cubs making a buy at the end here. This is when it gets fast and furious. I'm really curious to see how we. So Adrian Hauser from the White Sox to the Rays. Phil Maton going to the Rangers from the Cardinals. I don't see the Taylor Rogers one as of right now. I see the Willie Castro one. I don't see the Taylor Rogers. Phil Maton's an interesting pickup for the Rays. That's like a replacement guy. You just selling off things. So we'll see how they make out. Red Sox fans are in their feelings right now because it looks like we're not going to see it. Maton to the Rangers is significant. That's another back end arm to help you out. We are down to 5 minutes. 5 minutes. My Discord is going insane. This is what happens, though. I have a baseball Discord. I have a baseball-focused Discord, and that's why they're the best. Haven't seen anything else. Looks like Nestor Cortes could be going to the Padres. I don't know if that's the move I would be making. Although Nestor is great when he's on, but he hasn't been phenomenal. Passan is slacking right now on his updates. He must be getting inundated right now. We'll check Morosi. Brewers got Brandon Lockridge back, which is interesting. There's a lot of prospects that have been dealt today. Morosi has nothing for me. It's not helpful. Let's get back on to Passan talk. This has been a bit of a wild close. We have like 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left, and then we're wrapped. It's not a long show tonight. We're just having a little quick recap of some goodies. I think that it's an interesting go. Look at this. Where's Joe Ryan? He's getting the Joe Ryan tweet ready. You think? He's doing everything. Dubs has our winners in order as the Padres, Mets, Mariners, Rangers, Yankees. I don't think the Mariners are a winner. I don't think the Mariners are a winner. I think the Yankees, the Mets, and the Padres are all winners. I think the Rangers are a winner. Padres are the one. Padres are the clear one right now. I don't know how you can argue against that. Both of our teams, Dub's obviously Red Sox fan, myself Blue Jays fan. It is quiet. It's quiet for our teams. Dubs famously said, "I don't care if we don't buy anybody," but I am really curious to see what comes next. Yeah. And Yankees fans are questioning their existence. Why did we get 3 shortstops? Well, I don't know what to tell you. You need one shortstop, and maybe the 3 is that's how you get one that works. Like maybe that's how you get one. Dubs, if he's getting the yeah, I don't love any of this. I'm that we are down to our last minute here. This is going to be a flurry of closing activity, I think, because it feels like we went real quiet here for a minute. I really like. The Yankees have acquired Camilo Doval from the Giants. That's a solid pickup. Yankees are making moves. That's a big pick. That's a big pickup. Last minute pickup. Yankees getting Camilo Doval. That's kind of huge here, actually. I'm a little surprised. Bednar, Bird, and Doval to bolster the Yankees back end. They saw enough. They saw enough of their bullpen, and they said no. That's an interesting group, and I don't know how you can. I can't hate on that group. I want to. I want to hate them. I can't. That is the Yankees have moved into second place on my winners and losers of the day. My loser of the day might be the Marlins. My loser of the day might be the Marlins. Um, it would be really surprising if you did. I guess it's really surprising to me that you had an opportunity to change some things, get a new influx of prospects, and you just said no thanks. The Diamondbacks sold well. The Orioles sold well. I'm hoping that for Dub's sake that the Joe Ryan, because we are officially closed. It doesn't mean that deals can't be submitted, or it doesn't mean that deals that have been submitted can't be processed. They just have to have made it to the submission process. So usually there's like a couple of minutes here at the end where we get some like final pieces that have happened. I'm really curious to see if there's anything else. Because it's not been, I don't know. Joe Ryan was supposed to be a Red Sox, and I don't understand what's holding up. So we'll see. Nationals did not trade Mackenzie Gore. Morosi with his troll tweets. I'm shocked, to be honest with you. I'm a little surprised. Marlins didn't do anything. No, they're the loser of this. The Yankees are my number 2 today. My Yankees are my number 2 winner today. My number 1's the Padres. Padres won the deadline day. I have a hard time calling the Sox a loser. The Blue Jays gave up none of their youth. None, none of their youth. Like not one single prospect really given in. Griffin Jacks goes to the. Are you kidding me? to the Rays. Charlie Morton to the Tigers. What? What? All right, so Griffin Jacks goes from an awful Twins team to an awful, awful Rays team. You want to explain that to me? You want to explain why that's a thing? Anybody? Anybody want to give me? But why? Charlie Morton going to the Tigers. That's a good pickup for the Tigers. That's a good pickup. I don't hate that at all. I don't hate that. All right, let's get we're gonna do a quick little call-in segment here. This is what we do now. We're now gonna do a call-in segment, and we're gonna get in Mr. Double A. Mr. Dubs, it's coming, okay? Like I'm one man showing it here. Don't be a jabron. Don't be a jabron. I'm trying. Look, I'm trying to get things going here. It's one man showing it. All right? Nothing to be done about it. Look, you can see me floating on double screens. Dub's going to get in here and start shouting and swearing immediately. It's going to be glorious. It's going to be fantastic. Talk about the trades that never happened. Buddy.
What's up?
You doing all right there?
I'm fine. This is what I wanted.
This is what you
I
wanted.
still need to see the return for Dustin May.
Well, I mean, it's got to be something,
out
right?
there yet. Yeah. My guess is Brandon Clark, just off the rip.
You think?
Yeah. I still have yet to see anything about it. I mean, if we ended up getting Joe Ryan, I would have absolutely, like, all in. Let's fucking go. But yeah, I just, like I said, I'm one of the few people that is totally content doing nothing.
You were good
the
with
deadline
nothing
this year.
Yeah, you were good with nothing.
I'm fine with it.
I
I wanted it, if anything, like a back end starter, which I think Dustin May is going to be. Red Sox fans are not happy.
Well, Red Sox fans can worry about that later.
I thought Steven Matz was a solid pickup. I don't love Blaze Jordan going, but
Matz is a solid pickup. I have to move this all around now because I was not planning for you to get on. That's okay.
That's all good.
That's what happens. I'm like,
making it work.
You know, it is what it is. Look, this is literally playing it by ear.
It's a spot stream. We're just popping in.
Man.
I feel like if they're comfortable moving on from Blaze Jordan, I'm more and more confident that Christian Campbell is going to be the long-term solution at first base, which again gets your best hitters in the lineup. So I'm cool with that too. Everyone's pissed we didn't get Yandy Diaz or Ryan O'Hearn or somebody like that. I'm good. I'm content.
Well, I'm glad that you're content.
Yeah, you get nothing and you'll like it, is what the Blue Jays said. I'm sure they were in on everybody because that's the Blue Jay way.
I don't know. I don't know if they were. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if they were.
Also, we just shelled Dustin May like a week ago. This is 6 years too late. He should have been in the Mookie deal.
He should have been in the Mookie deal. But he's not.
I mean, he spent 4 of those years hurt anyway, but it is what it is. I will say, however, Craig Breslow, that's not buying. That's not saving all this money with Rafi Devers and going out and buying, allocating funds elsewhere. All the things that he's just repeatedly doubled down on since that trade. Every single time it's, well, are you guys actually going to be buying still? Or, yep, fully plan to be buying at the deadline. Like, yes, you acquired 2 players, but I don't consider that buying.
It wasn't buying. It was... I finally found your window. It was the smallest window ever.
I'm not helping you by moving around either.
Well, you know, you're fine. It is what it is. This is I had to move a bunch. I had a passing thing up for a minute, and then I deleted it because it wouldn't fit. And then I said, you know what, we're just gonna leave it. And then I
know that game.
and then we played the game. So
When I was running OBS, I would just black screen every time I tried to switch screens. It was fucking brutal.
better than nothing. Anyway, here we are. I'm still waiting to see. I'm still waiting to see if there's anything
Cotillo
else.
reported the Red Sox are done. They got Dustin May and they got Steven Matz.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed, to be honest with you.
Oh, Minnesota Twins got Taj Bradley in the Griffin Jacks deal.
I mean, that's a big return.
Yeah, it is. That's way more than I would have given up. I know they're kind of low on Bradley. They sent him down, but
The Charlie Morton to the Tigers is good. That's good for the Tigers. I don't understand the Griffin Jacks deal because Tampa's not good. I mean, Minnesota's not good either. Like the Twins are blowing it up, but like, why would you send a pitcher to a rebuilding team? Where's like Tampa's not making the playoffs this year.
no, they've made that pretty clear with all the other moves they made.
So like, I don't understand that one. I don't understand.
I mean, I
that
feel
at
like
all.
they did everything but trade Yandy Diaz. Also, like, what's up with Aranda? Didn't he get hurt today?
He did get hurt today.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I don't know. I wanted a bat. No Steve Kwan deal makes me a little upset.
I also like that the both the Twins guys that were pulled and got hugs from their teammates, and everyone was like, "Don't worry, they're not going anywhere." Both got traded. It's like, oh no, they were.
Psych. It was a psych.
Yeah, it was
Just kidding.
fakey.
Got him. Who's your loser for today? Because our winners for today, I think, are the same. I think we're both in on
The Padres
won.
won.
Are the big winners.
Like, obviously, they gave up. They literally cleaned out their farm system.
Yeah, there's nobody left. They have
Nobody.
canceled the minor league season.
Yeah,
They have nobody left.
their AAA coach has to be like, "What do I do?
What do now?"
What do now?" Yeah, I think the Padres are the big winner. I think the Mets won yesterday. Like
The Mets did okay today.
Yeah, they didn't do anything crazy. That Adelise Garcia report was hilarious.
Yes.
And then the guy was like, I got hacked. I'm like, okay. Well, I'm sure you did. I'm pretty sure that was the same dude that had Soto to the Red Sox, too, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that guy? The guy that
I
was
think
like,
that was him.
if I'm wrong, I'm going to delete my ex, and then he didn't delete his ex.
I could be totally wrong. But I'm just glancing at the account. I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. Yeah, I think Padres, Mets. I mean, the Yankees added a bunch. They didn't make like the big splash. I mean, David Bednar was a solid pickup. Who I think he's. No, I like Duran more, but definitely like him more than Helsley out of those three main ninth inning guys that got moved. I don't know what the Giants made out with, but they sold a fuck ton. I feel like they're probably on the losing end. Simply because you just traded for Devers and all of you've been giving up a bunch of prospects, so you season didn't go the way you wanted to. Now you got to reel it back in, replenish a little bit.
That's tough. That's a tough look.
The Mariners got way better, like way better.
I don't think the Mariners are a winner, though.
No, I feel like they are.
No, because
I don't know the return for Suarez off the top of my head that happened.
So you got Suarez and you got
Naylor. You got the two sluggers from Arizona.
But that's what you got. Who's going to stop people from scoring runs? Suarez isn't a good defender.
No, I don't know.
Okay, so right now,
good still.
Today, you got a 4-game series against the Mariners. Are you afraid of that? As the Red Sox, like you got your wild card series against the Mariners.
No, I feel like we probably split that series.
I'm not scared of the Mariners. They didn't do anything. Texas is a little more scary. They're a little more scary now. They got a little better. They didn't get what they needed, but they doubled down on what they're good at. I don't see
Caleb Ferguson. That was the reliever they got. I was like, I know they got a reliever.
Orioles are a winner today, despite selling.
Yeah, because you
They
can reload.
so
I
they got
Tao was saying that in the Discord. He's like, "Ah, well, it's fun while it lasts." It's like, I think you're gonna be fine. Like,
they
you
got
kind
one,
of
two,
turned around your
three,
season in the
four,
last couple of
five,
weeks. You're
six,
gonna
seven,
keep the
eight.
main guys.
They got 9 players for O'Hearn, Laureano, and Mullins. You had 9 guys back. You're gonna hit on
Where'd
one
Mullins go?
to the Mets.
That makes sense. I missed that one.
That's a good pickup for them.
That is. I
The
think
ring,
Laureano is a sneaky, really good pickup. Like,
he is a
guys,
good pickup.
he's got like an 880 OPS or something this year.
Jesus Sanchez went to the Astros, which is also a good pickup.
And they didn't give up a ton either, which again, another
No,
reason why the Marlins lost. The fact that you didn't just full fire sales the Marlins is shocking to me,
don't
and I think it's
explain
because
it.
they had too high of a price tag on all those guys. Like
They
we've
all
been
did
saying
though.
for a few days now. Alcantara had a way too high of a price tag, from what I heard. They wanted like 2 top 10 prospects. Like that's a lot for a guy with a 6 ERA. I understand he's a Cy Young. This like, right about now is the time that guys who had Tommy John surgery would be starting to look good. He's had a couple good starts in a row, but I don't know, man.
I don't get it.
I
I don't.
wouldn't have paid it if I was in charge.
It seems expensive. I don't know.
And Cabrera didn't get moved either. No,
No,
yeah, that makes no sense to me. I would have moved both of them, but not moving either is wild.
I don't understand. I don't understand some. That's why those guys are in the loser.
Also, I
Um,
told everybody and their mother that Jaron Duran wasn't getting moved and Mackenzie Gore weren't getting moved, and look what happened.
Neither got moved.
Nope.
Yeah, Toronto could have done more, but I don't know if they needed to. I would have liked them to. I really would have liked them to have done something more, but oh, hold on, there is another deal.
What do we got? What do we got?
The Blue Jays have acquired Luis Varland and Ty France from the Twins
I like Ty France.
for Kendrys Rojas and Alan Rodon. Alan Rodon's pretty solid. Kendrys Rojas is a lefty pitcher. He's a yeah, interesting. Ty France is a I like that pickup.
Versatile too. Plays first, plays second. I think he plays third.
He can hit.
Yeah.
He can hit.
Solid contact hitter.
And Varland, I mean, he's young. He came in 2022. He had a 202 against you guys.
The Twins sent out Carlos Correa, Yohan Duran, Griffin Jacks, Luis Varland, Brock Stewart, Willie Castro, Harrison Bader, Chris Paddock, Danny Colombo, and Ty France.
Yeah.
Completely sold.
Yeah.
But our Discord is like, why are the Twins selling? Because they're shit.
Yeah. Twins are awful.
Literally, the only one that didn't go is Joe Ryan, which makes no fucking sense. The only thing that makes sense is that they're going to do it in the offseason. But why do you keep that guy around if you're clearly going into a full entire rebuild?
I don't know. I don't know.
Don't make much sense to me.
Oh, Mike Yastrzemski got moved to the Royals.
What are the Royals doing? I don't understand. Oh, we got Pebbles in here. Dogs invaded my room.
Love that.
Those aren't for you, sir.
Interesting. So the Royals also making this is when we're gonna see there's gonna be some like random there's gonna be some random like trickle ins that come along here. So Mike Yastrzemski.
Yeah, I don't understand the outfield buying for the Royals. They got Grichuk and Yastrzemski. Giants full fire sale. They did everything at the last minute. Doval went like at fucking 5:58.
Yeah.
This seems like it went like at the deadline.
Yeah.
I'm pretty convinced that Craig Breslow thought the deadline was last night. He set his alarm for 5 p.m. today and was like, "Oh shit, it's still going."
Source on Red Sox pursuit of Ryan, not even close.
Really?
That's from Chris Cotillo.
That makes sense. I mean, I trust Cotillo.
Yeah. I mean, what do you do with that?
Yeah, I don't understand the Royals buying.
They
And
don't make
what
that makes no
Guardians?
sense.
Guardians lost today too, by the way. How do you do nothing? How is Steven Kwan still on the roster?
You needed to trade Steve. I think the Jays wanted Kwan hard. That was their other big piece, and couldn't get it done because the asking price too high. It's the only thing I can think of.
I don't know. Just if I'm the Guardians, I feel like I'm in the same boat as Minnesota. It's like this core isn't enough to get
But
it
Minnesota
done.
sold everything. What I
Right.
respect.
Why did you not?
I respect Minnesota for going, we tried it, it didn't work, let's reset. Because a lot of teams will go, we're going to try it and it's not working, so let's just try and tweak it. Minnesota goes, no, everybody's over 35, like they're 33 and up, like nobody's in their prime years right now. Trade the guys that we can, reload the prospect pool, leave Byron Buxton. Thanks.
If you're just assuming that every rebuild goes well, like everybody just nails it, you're already ahead of the Royals and the Guardians in terms of a rebuild.
Yeah.
Like just because you got it done already.
Orioles and Twins are both ahead of Royals, Guardians. Like Guardians are going to be bad for another 3 years now.
I'm just talking about in their division. The White Sox are a fucking joke. They don't count.
100%.
The Guardians absolutely should have sold and didn't. The Royals should have sold and didn't. Like, if you're the Royals, why are you not just scrapping shit and building around Bobby Witt and Caglione and
should have sold everything that you didn't have hammered down.
You already have a top of the end starter in Cole Reagans. Like, you have pieces, but those aren't pieces that are. I mean,
you're not winning
Bobby
today.
Witt's an MVP candidate, but no, exactly.
Yeah,
and you're not even the best team in your division. The Tigers are better than you.
Oh man, the Tigers are way
so
better.
Like sometimes you got to look around and just be like, you know what, this is the time to do it. Those central divisions are like none of those teams spend. AL, NL, both sides. None of those teams spend. Like,
they all should have been
selling. Right. No, but the Royals are going to re-up Seth Lugo, trade for Mike Yastrzemski and Randall Grichuk, and full steam ahead.
Wow. I still don't understand why.
Also, the Angels, what the fuck are they doing?
I don't know. My favorite.
Still buying? I don't know.
This is my favorite reply to the Kansas City Royals have acquired Mike Yastrzemski from the Giants. The first reply is, I quit.
James Tibbs went for Dustin May. He was part of the Devers trade.
Interesting.
That's a top 10 prospect in our system for a 2-month rental. With injury issues, who just got shelled in Fenway last week.
Yeah.
I like Dustin May, but that's a lot. You should have probably just kept Quinn Priester, but I mean, I can't keep saying that.
This is my new favorite tweet. It says, Red Sox fans, is Joe Ryan on a plane? Is he on the plane to Boston? Is he on the plane to Boston right now? This is our revenge. This is how we can get back to you. Remember when Ohtani was on a plane? Soto was on a plane. Joe Ryan's
Is this true?
No, it's not true.
No. Cedric Mullins is getting Mike Piazza's jersey number.
Yeah.
This can't be real. What account is this? Senior beat writer for the Mets. I don't know.
2024 deadline, Luis Garcia, Danny Jansen, Lucas Sims, James Paxton, Quinn Priester. 2025, Steve Matz, Dustin May. How you feeling?
I don't like 1-for-1 James. Like, he should have been flipped in a bigger move, like a Joe Ryan move. Like, he should have been packaged with other prospects, not a 1-for-1 for Dustin May. Unless they just... Oh my god, Dustin May's Baseball Savant page is fucking gross this year. Yes. It's all blue. It's all blue.
Yankees turned over a third of their roster in a week, and they did not get a starting pitcher today.
They got 2 relievers, right?
Yeah. The Twins traded Castro, Duran, Paddock, Correa, Colomb, Bader, Stewart, Jax, Varland, and France. And what do you have left? Byron Buxton.
Wow. Oh, deadline picked up at the end, huh?
It kind of went a little hard there. Any
There's just a lot. It was fucking mayhem for the last hour and a half.
it went really hard at the end. The last the last 3 hours of the deadline were significant. Everything else was kind of like the whole day was slow, and
Yeah.
then it was
I
on.
don't know. I feel like Dustin May was you missed on 3 or 4 different pitchers and you went, fuck it. We can go move
This
James
guy's good.
Tibbs for that.
This
Yeah,
guy's
I don't
fine.
know. I'm fine with it regardless. We're still a playoff team.
Hey, I'm still first in the division so far, so let's, is what it is. That's something. That's a wrap for the deadline. That's a wrap.
Yeah.
We'll be back Wednesday, normal time. I was going to do fantasy stuff, but I think I'm just going to go play Football Manager 24 instead. So
Enjoy, man.
try not to get sacked. You know what it's like. For Dubs, I'm Armchair. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.